Okay, it bothers me when people talk about the Insurrection Act and martial law and military in the streets and protesters getting shot as if it's like the end, as if once they do that, once there's an inciting event, once they provoke violence against ICE, because that's what they've been doing in Chicago and Portland. They have been upping the ante, doing such outrageous things, just tear gassing everybody, pointing their weapons at civilians. This is DHS propaganda. This Border Patrol agent just has his gun drawn against someone that was honking at him. They're doing all this to try to provoke a violent response so they can crack down even more violently on protesters and activists. I think it's personal for Stephen Miller and for Trump. They want to see protesters shot in the streets because they feel personally affronted. It's not a grand strategic plan. It's narcissistic. It's a power grab. They want to exert that physical threat of violence over the people that they don't like. But every action has a reaction, and this would be one of the greatest miscalculations this regime could make. Because there's a lot of people in this country that, one, aren't paying attention, or two, they don't like what's happening, but their lives are comfortable, so they're not going to rock the boat. If you have troops in the streets shooting Americans, that changes the equation entirely. So whatever it is that they're trying to incite, there's no possible way they have game planned everything, because you can't. You cannot possibly plan for all of the chaos that comes from violence. So Insurrection Act, shooting protesters, that is not game over. That is the start. That is the regime opening a Pandora's box that they will not be able to close. The entire authoritarian playbook is to sow fear and to make you comply without them having to force you to comply. So don't comply. No King's Protest, October 18th. Keep videoing ICE, keep speaking up. I actually think the regime is in a weak footing right now. I think they're flailing. I think there's things going on behind the scenes where they know they're losing support. They know they're losing some of their Republican congressional representatives. So keep up the pressure.